Hey guys, my name is the Paperboy, and what is up? This is another commentary in which I will be commentating over, and a little special thing about this commentary is that I was actually playing with subscribers. That guy that I was just shooting in front of me, Pride Shows. So big shout out to him. That was pretty cool because I started this YouTube thing not knowing where it would take me, and playing with subscribers. That's actually really cool. So, yeah, my name is the Paperboy, and let's do this. Yeah, what's called Star Wars has been, bought by Disney, okay? And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is gonna be bad. The next Star Wars is gonna be bad, and I do kind of agree with that, but then at the same time, I have hope for it, okay? Because when I see sequels of movies and they have a new actor to the previous film, I get kind of pissed off because it's like a new face. You don't like seeing a new face. You like seeing a familiar face, right? I remember Narnia, Prince Caspian. They got a new actor. Prince Caspian was actually a new actor for Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I'm not too sure if it was actually a new actor or not, but he did look very different, and it kind of pissed me off the whole time because he talked different. And he looked really different than Prince Caspian, and in the actual Prince Caspian movie. So I didn't like that. I don't really like seeing new people in the same movie. You know what I'm saying? Like the James Bond movie, like every James Bond, it's a different actor, and I'm fine with that because every movie has like a pretty much different actor. But the first time they switched it up, not a lot of people were excited about it because they wanted to see the same badass James Bond. They didn't want to see a new James Bond. But anyways, what I'm saying is that obviously they're not going to be able to have the same actors, because if you can see on the screen right now, I'm gonna put a picture right now of boom. This is Princess Leia. All right, she looks nothing like the old Princess Leia. She's a lot older. She has wrinkles. She's not the hot Princess Leia that everybody was in love with. My dad had a crush on Princess Leia. But you know what? That's without further ado. Anyways, and then now this is Luke Skywalker. Okay, oh my gosh, he looks like he's been on drugs for a while. He does not look anything like what he did before. I mean, he has similar features, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be asking him to come back to the Star Wars movies. So that's gonna kind of piss me off that they're gonna have new actors, but on the other side, I do have hope for them, and I'm going to tell you why right now. Because Disney does have a reputation to actually, make child movies. I watched a lot of little kid movies when I was little by Disney. I remember watching, Little Mermaid. I know, Little Mermaid. I remember watching Jungle Book, the Santa Claus movies, Santa Claus 1 and 2. Watched the Tigger movie, those like the Bug's Life. That was one of my favorites, the Bug's Life. But they're starting to move more into like PG-13 kind of movies, and 3 movies that I've seen that are actually not that bad and were by Disney. All these movies were in 2010. And the first one is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. That came out on May 28, 2010. It was really cool because it was the first PG-13 movie that Disney came out with that I'm aware of, and I really liked it because it reminded me a lot about like that kind of fantasy kind of movie, and it surprised me because I thought, when I heard about this movie, oh, it's by Disney, I thought it was gonna be like this whole cartoon movie, and then I saw it and it was actually really good because it was actually by Disney, and it surprised me a lot, and I was really excited about it. And another movie that they made was Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Alright, so they just kind of stepped in on this Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and it wasn't bad. I really liked Pirates of the Caribbean, and I thought this one was going to be a lot worse because Disney was stepping in, but it was actually, I liked it better than the other movies. And, actually, this is 4. Okay, the next one is John Carter. John Carter reminded me a lot of Star Wars and a lot of Avatar. Okay, it was kind of a mix of Avatar and a mix of Star Wars, and I really liked it. A lot of people didn't like it because they were really confused the whole time, but I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times to actually understand the movie. But I really liked it because I don't know, it reminded me a lot of Star Wars and a lot of the Avengers. Yeah, and then the last one is the Avengers. The Avengers was, I don't know what Disney did in that, but I think they did production or whatever they did. But this was one of the films that they helped out making with Stan Lee and Marvel. So, yeah. I'm really excited because I'm pretty sure that the Star Wars movie isn't going to be as bad as people think it's going to be, just based on the fact that they have made some movies in 2010 that were not that bad. I mean, well, I actually like them a lot, and they were not cartoons, and they were not, little kid movies. Nice double kill. Yeah. So I'm very excited about this whole thing. The movie is coming out in 2025, Episode 7 of Star Wars. If you didn't know, they are going to follow the same plot because, just because why would they switch it up? Clone Wars I did not like because it was a cartoon. It had nothing to do with the actual Star Wars plotline of the movies. I know it was a little bit different, but I didn't like it. I thought when I saw the Clone Wars, I thought it was gonna be like, a redo of the actual Clone Wars, or Episode 2 of Star Wars. I don't know, but I'm excited for this because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I watched all the Star Wars movies like 4 or 5 times in a row. One time, me and my friend actually tried to watch all the Star Wars movies in one night. We failed to severely. I think we got up to Episode 4 or 5. But yeah, I think. Oh no, we were like, we started watching Episode 5, and then his dad was like, "Hey, you guys want to get $20?" And then we're like, "Sweet!" So we wanted to go do some work, but we got $20 out of it. Anyways, so yeah, I really love Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 3 was actually the first Star Wars movie that I saw, and it was my first PG-13 movie that I saw. So yeah, that's very exciting. Star Wars has a lot to do with my childhood. Yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. But anyways, if you want to know, actually, my favorite character in Star Wars, it was Anakin, but obviously now he is dead because he is Darth Vader and he killed himself in Episode 6. Well, he didn't kill himself, but he sacrificed himself for Luke. But yeah, I really like him. Luke Skywalker, I'm not really too fond of because it was back in the 70s or 60s, I forgot when Luke was making the movie, but it was kind of bad acting. All right, just bad acting. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm not too sure it's gonna be as good, the new movie, as the previous Star Wars movies, but I do have hope for them. Okay, so do have hope for the new Star Wars movies because obviously they have made some good movies in the past. I'm really afraid about the actors. They have to get the actors like spot on if they want to make this movie successful. And I think they might be able to do Harrison Ford because Han Solo, I mean. Han Solo, he does look kind of different now, but he does look similar. If you guys saw the Crystal Skull Indiana Jones movie, they still have the same actor of Indiana Jones, what is it called, Harrison Ford. He was still the same actor. I did not like Crystal Skull because it was not that good. It wasn't the same Indiana Jones. He was older. He was more, slow. I didn't really like it. I didn't like Shia LaBeouf stepping in just because, I hate Shia LaBeouf from the Transformer movies. And, yeah, I think they might be able to do that. Might be able to pass off bringing Han Solo back as this old guy. But I'm not too sure, and I do not know what is going to happen. What's the plot line going to be? Is Anakin going to have? Is Luke going to have a son, or if he's going to die alone without a soulmate or whatever? Because they did not mention anybody that he fell in love with at the end, because Princess Leia became his sister. But I'm not too sure because nobody mentioned a girl that he fell in love with and possibly had a kid with. So a lot of people think that Luke Skywalker had a kid, but no. Why would people think that if there's no evidence that he fell in love with somebody? So yeah, super excited. And Darth Vader is dead, so I'm not too sure who the villain is gonna be. And the Emperor is dead, Darth Sidious. So a lot of the Sith Lords are dead. The Jedi are almost dead. I mean, Luke was the only Jedi left, and he died. He might have died alone. He might have had a kid, but no one really knows. So the future for Star Wars is not definite, but we do know that there is going to be Star Wars Episode 7 in 2025. I mean, not 2025, 2015, and I'm not too sure when Episode 8 is coming out, but I do know that they are going to be remaking the Star Wars movies in 3D, and that I think the Episode 2 of what is it called? Episode 2 of Star Wars in 3D is coming out in 2014 or 15, so that's exciting too. So Star Wars is going to be awesome. And anyways, guys, my name is Paperboy, and peace out.